Hey Kingston, welcome back. I first want to say real fast that I apologize for how long it's been since I posted a video. Things have been kind of crazy. Fridge broke. Trying to get our swamp cooler going for the summer, as well as just life in general. So yeah, it's sad. I wanted to be able to post a video. I have my new computer coming in soon, and it just kind of hung. But I am back, and today we have a 4v4. As you can see, it is two Bavarias, one France, one Wurttemberg, taking on Friekorp, two UKs, and one Saxony. As you can see, there is already some cav mobilizing towards this 6-pounder. Yes, some Jaegers. I'm going to do regular speed here. Some Jaegers here, and a bunch of infantry that Friekorp obviously has deployed in frontier in guerrilla fashion, so they're actually going to force back the dragoons of Ney, and two Bavarias, guys. That is going to be huge. Bavaria can bring a ton. I played Bavaria. They can bring a ton of infantry if you want to as Bavaria. Let's see. This first one is bringing just a bunch of line infantry. You can bring like a Prussian 9 sort of build, but the morale and all that is just a lot better. This Bavarian army is also looking like they're just bringing a lot more line infantry. Their greatest competitor when it comes to cavs definitely going to be Saxony. Saxony is going to bring some amazing cav. That is going to be something that France is going to have to watch out for. We do have some hussars who maybe are going to get charged here. They're trying to skirt around this house. They also have the LOC. General is moving up here. We do have the UK falling down this road here. So it is a 9-point Arthur Wellesley and another 10-point Peninsular Arthur Wellesley. So yeah, I think we do have the dragoons going for the general possibly. But you can see there are a bunch of hussars. Oh, the yawning starts starting again. It is early in the morning. Taking advantage of the early morning here. So already, I like how the Friekorp is kind of setting this. They have their artillery that they immediately threw up to save them. They put them over behind their infantry. We're kind of curious what they're going to do here. Now we do have, let's see, some hussars. I'm kind of curious if Saxony brought the masses of infantry here. And actually, I always forget to do this. Last time I saw this battle, it was a huge fight for this, this little openings here. Really great map, I would say. But yeah, so we have some Chevaliers. Prince Clement is very good Chevalier cav. Looks like the UK are definitely gonna. We do have some artillery getting kind of charged. Chevaliers trying to go for the artillery. Tell the UK not to charge their own here. I think they managed to save the artillery, and France lost their chasseur cheval. So this is becoming more regular in the fighting. We do have Bavarian artillery 6-pounders setting up in a really good position here. Now over here, let us see what they are going to do. We have Wurttemberg advancing through this village. There is a 4-pointer over here, as well as a 1-pointer in the town. Sometimes, excuse me, no one even fights for this town. The last battle I saw, nothing touched this town. It was just over here. Now we can see, obviously, some differences in this battle. Today, we'll see. Already, we can see that two UKs and Saxony are committing to this area along with Friekorp, so all 4 factions are sticking together. That is really good to see. But it's going to be very good for the French alliance because they can just focus all of their forces And I am concerned that they're not going to hold very well against two Bavarian armies. They can bring a lot of infantry. Let's see, what did they bring cav-wise? Chevaliers. Okay, so the cuirassiers, I think this is like the largest unit they can bring of heavy cav here. You don't see Bavaria played very often. And like I said, they're a pretty good faction here, so it's cool to see them in the action here. Now, the Friekorp did have some artillery setting up, but like I said, now that this horse artillery, 6-pounder for the Bavarians, is firing, it's going to make it more difficult. Of course, we do look like we have more artillery setting up over here, possibly some UK artillery. Who knows? Oh, actually, UK is set, moving over to this right flank, pushing very hard here. A general over here as well, so maybe the UK are going to be pushing for a flank here. Very interesting to see how they do against a Bavarian army. Well, right now, as you can see, the French have kind of spread out all over the whole battlefield. Now, we do have some Friekorp, I believe, Bavarians, my bad. Or not Bavarians, but Wurttemberg, cav, scouting, making sure that the Friekorp faction doesn't have more infantry sitting waiting for an ambush here. Ambushes are the last thing that they want to be dealing with right now, as they're trying to mobilize, get in position. Probably the coalition setting up for a defense around this LOC. Yeah, we definitely have artillery set up here. Let's see, what does a Friekorp have? Some landwehr? Is this like landwehr? Kind of. Artillery knocking holes in the lines of the Friekorp infantry already. Now they do have their artillery still in this game, guys, still firing. Now the question is, what are they going to be firing at? And look at Bavaria. 2 more 6-pounders here. UK got hit by some Ulan in here. And I don't know if that was just accidental, but Bavaria easily routed those dragoons of the UK. So, so far, neither side's really been scouting too much because of how dominant the artillery is here. This is some Saxon 8-pounders. Horse artillery, man. Imagine having 8-pounder horse artillery. That is a very fortunate thing. And both sides are still mobilizing. I honestly would not be surprised if they're just waiting for this flanking force to swing around and then they're going to attack together. And honestly, the coalition should be doing a little bit of scouting here, because these guys are hidden. And this is going to go badly. You have Wurttemberg swinging through the town, and then France being a flanking force. France isn't even being the main attacking force. They are the ones who are going to be doing the flanking, with Wurttemberg most likely. And they are bringing some really decent line infantry here, as France always does. Ooh, look at these guys. We got some Swiss. Swiss in the French lines. You have your Garde du Paris. That is a very awesome looking unit. They look almost like the Italian, or the Spain, but look like the Italian unit. So we have a Garde du Paris, 2 Garde du Paris. So that's their probably big portion of their army. Now, of course, I think the UK are beginning to realize, or they're beginning to notice, that the French are here. And actually, I think the UK are right here. which could be huge. That means it's just Friekorp here, with maybe some Saxon musketeers backing them up. I don't know what the other UK army is, but I'm going to assume they are over here. So the coalition is kind of spread out here. That's probably not going to go very well. Now, another hint when it comes to playing NTW3, don't charge your cav, run them, because they will hear your men charging and they will destroy you. In fact, this cav is probably going to get toasted. Yeah, and Bavaria is just going to charge some Chevaliers against these Hussars and probably ruin them, if they even make it. Oh, we have, looks like some cav. Oh, we have some Hussars from Saxony who slipped through the lines here. Now that is not good to see. They should have worked in conjunction with maybe some of the other cav here. They could charge at the same time, but they may go for a general. So hopefully these dragoons go over to protect Carl Philip. Because if they lose their gen already, that'll be terrible. The battle hasn't even started. And they could definitely use that morale boost. Looks like the UK are setting up. Let's see, they have some 6-pounders setting up, firing on Bavaria. Bavaria has taken a hill position by this church. They've decided this is what they're going to make their stand for now. What a small little church, my goodness. They do have a cav advantage against the UK. That is one thing they got working for them. As well as a hill advantage here. Artillery already firing. Now, at least the UK know probably that Wurttemberg is over here now. I mean, I don't know where their general is, but they could have used their general to disguise where their army actually was. But Wurttemberg going for the flank, and I think that, yeah, Saxony's definitely shifting over here. Looks like so far we got some Jaegers going up to start skirmishing them down. Maybe get some line infantry. Subversive volleys finally going off again in this fight. And the UK are going to probably have a tough time. But you can see they have their whole line sent out. And Bavaria and France don't have artillery really in a good position to fight for this. Now, France actually, I wouldn't run away. I would sit right, yeah, a little bit back, away from Wurttemberg a little bit, but you honestly don't have to worry too much. Now, it looks like Saxony, maybe with the UK, now hopefully, if the UK advances too, then they will be in a good place, but if Saxony's going out on their own, this doesn't look bad, but I think it looks like UK is advancing here. Bavaria is going to get assaulted on this hill. Now, this is a bunch of musketeers, guys, and if you know anything about Saxony, is their infantry is terrible. It's god-awful. That's not what you play Saxony for. You play Saxony for their cav, which looks like maybe he's going to get involved in a fight here. We do have Bavaria getting charged by some light dragoons. Now, these cuirassiers, guys, are going to easily break the UK cav. We do have Chevaliers going against these dragoons as well. But the UK should be more defensive with their cav because their infantry need to... Oh wow, if they break these cuirassiers by flanking them, I'm going to be surprised here. But already, this fight is raging, and guys, it is just the UK taking on Bavaria. Now, Bavaria has the advantage, like I said, with their quality of cav. They do have inch they can form square, but they are not going to want to engage in a line fight if they can't have cav to defend in case, you know, they force you into squares. Oof. These guys should definitely form a square, though. I mean, they're going to get caught by these cuirassiers. They're so danger close. Yeah, they're going in. Oh, no. And they probably are going to lose this infantry here, to be honest. In the meantime, it looks like Saxony's doing an excellent job. They're just pushing it now. Bavaria is hiding in the woods with some cav. And actually, Bavaria looks like they're finally making an advance here, pushing against Friekorp in the center here. The 6-pounders did get broken, but it looks like Friekorp is ignoring Bavaria's pushes why they're pushing here. And the problem is Saxony has all their cav over here. The UK are kind of sitting back, shelling them. I'm very concerned. Yep, it happened. So Bavaria just charged out, is just slashing apart Saxony cav. This is why infantry always has to go with cav, because this is going to just be a nightmare. The cav is going to break
the
entire army. I feel like Bavaria is just going to break Saxony. The UK needs to go to support their ally, and what they should have done is Saxony should have been over here in the center, and UK on either side, because you can see Bavaria has not lost anything yet. They will lose probably one of their chevaliers, but they are going to break Saxony for the most part, and Saxony's going to have to try to reform here. Okay, they didn't lose Ulanen. They may lose some chevaliers here. They are wavering. Bavaria is following this up by just advancing with their infantry here. Artillery getting some crazy good hits here against the infantry. Now, Saxony actually isn't looking as bad as I would have thought. They lost 3 of their infantry. They do have some hussars way over here that may still hurt the enemy. Bavaria has nothing. I would keep pushing and tell Bavaria to keep pushing, get right up to their face. You know, just keep pushing up. This is the Friekorp after all. They can't keep taking massive hits. We do have, oh no, we do have Wurttemberg charging the skirms of the UK here. And they're probably just going to lose all those. That's a lot of gold. They may try to run those guys over, but they went right around the UK's spikes. And the UK are just kind of not being aggressive where they should be, which is swing around here, hit France. France isn't even going for you. They have troops way back here with Wurttemberg. Swing and hit France. You can encircle them. That's the only thing you have that's working for you at this point. Now we do have, it looks like, Garde du Corps for Bavaria that is going for more of the Saxon infantry here. They're going to easily start slicing through this like butter. They've already forced Saxony to fall back, and the UK is now going to start advancing here. They're going up against a hard artillery placement, though, which is honestly going to make short work
is soon to be yours
of this infantry and artillery. Bavaria has started pushing up even more here, forcing the Friekorp possibly to fall back. This musketeers are going against 4 light infantry here, and that is going to be disastrous. 3 more pushing over here, and these are the Guard of France. Garde du Paris, sorry. Garde du Paris sitting right over here. They are going to maybe use this road and push up. You can see the smoke. Ooh. What do we have over here? We have infantry still pushing on the flank, actually. Don't forget about the Hussars of Saxony. So actually, the Friekorp is actually managing to disentangle himself very easily from this flanking Bavarian attack. Saxony's still looking actually decently well. They're going to go in once more. Hopefully the UK are going to put some guys that can form a square on the flank. And if they can move definitively to crush Bavaria, guys, they can take this still. Swing around the flank, cave in on the rest of Bavaria, but they have to make a decisive win here. Over here, it looks like some 4-pounders getting very lethal at close range against France. And 4-pounders, 3-pounders, that is their deadly game. So close, they can fire and reload so fast. They will continually keep popping off rounds. You gotta deal with this. I say as they aren't firing. Bavaria is getting pretty close, and actually looks like Bavaria is going for the LOC here. Having taken it, they're now pushing on the flank and ignoring the Saxon cav. But the real fight, guys, is really over here, where actually Saxony, like I said, Saxony bounced back actually decently well. I'm really surprised. Oh, we do have hussars from Saxony getting charged by some Chevaliers and possibly some hussars as well. There's some C8s. And they're just right next to the chatting it up. Want to talk about the politics and war here. So Saxony is holding this hill. If they can, even if they lose, if they can hold on to where they inflict so many losses that these two armies are obsolete in the rest of the battle, I would say that's still a win. Saxony's going to get really close here. Like, we're really close here. And then get some solid volleys off. This is probably very, very much hurt. Bavaria is holding, though. And also, it looks like they're going to send some cav, guard de corps against the musketeers. The problem is they're going to hit these, and Gordon's Highlanders are just going to stop here and shoot them. But you can see they are crushing this flank. Over here, we do have some 4-pounders who got away from guns. Let's see, what are they gonna do? So Friekorp is actually moving out a bunch of infantry to try to flank Bavaria. Bavaria
Our men are running,
could use
sir.
a lot more of the weight of their infantry here. We do have, looks like the Swiss, along with the Garde de Paris, hitting a ton of UK infantry, and the cuirassiers are gonna go in and go for a flanking charge here against a mass of UK infantry here. I don't see any cav to support this fight. Okay, we do have some C8 dragoons. But this mass, actually, I apologize for missing this, because the Garde de Paris is breaking here. My goodness. The UK are holding this left side here. And the cuirassiers maybe are going to break these guys, but still, France is actually having a ton of trouble here. They are
Our
wavering.
men are running, sir.
Oh my goodness. So France is having mass breakage problems. Bavaria is going to really have to throw themselves into this fight in order to get things rolling here. The Garde de Corps look like they fell back. Or they broke? They broke, yeah. Because the UK is actually moving very well here on this flank. They are actually looking a lot better than they were before. They have just a couple units over here to distract, and they are moving with their Saxon infantry. These cuirassiers are going to probably charge these hussars. No one seems to be paying attention to that. But actually, like I said, UK and Saxony are just pushing on this flank of Bavaria. France is having a lot of problems trying to hold this line together. Alright guys, we are back. The game crashed, sadly. But we are, I think, in the place we were before now. The assault on the hill for Bavaria. This is the crucial point, guys. This is where I think the coalition is going to make it or break it. Pushing on Bavaria, if they can win on this side, it will be huge. Now, actually, France, like I was saying before, definitely has been taking some serious losses here. The Friekorp doing what they can with the UK to break them. Now, we do have Voltigeurs and Bavaria, or sorry, Wurttemberg, who has not even fought yet. Pushing up on the side. This battle is only about halfway over. And Wurttemberg is not in the fight, and all three of the coalition factions are. Now, I'm surprised they have not limited up this artillery and moved them further away to then shoot on the flank. But Bavaria finally is making a move here. Now, over here, Saxony does have some Chevaliers moving up. You see their infantry is pushing up here, maybe getting a little too close, and they're starting to take some losses here. UK did go in with Saxony for the artillery. You can see they did make them lose their cannon. So the UK are looking pretty good over here now. They're making a push on the flank here. They want to see about getting some infantry behind to kind of boost the morale of Saxony that is so awful. And this poor church has done nothing to anyone and is getting hit by artillery. As Bavaria, I'd be very concerned though. The UK are pushing on your flank. A lot of Saxon cab is starting to push up here. And yeah guys, this is looking very bad for Bavaria. Very bad for Bavaria. Their infantry is starting to get shaken. Here's some cav. Who do I hear? Not sure what I hear, but anyway, let's check over here where the French and Bavarians and Wurttemberg are pushing. Friekorp are fighting a retreating battle. Oh, that's what it was. So Bavaria did go after the Saxon cannon. The sad thing is that horse artillery could have easily gotten away and set up and helped to keep this army back with the artillery. Now look at this, Wurttemberg and France are advancing. Now, someone just messaged me really early in the morning. Good grief. This river is actually going to have natural choke points that the UK can use. They don't have to fight everywhere. Now, I'm not sure what they're doing here. Maybe they forgot about these foot guards. Well, they don't have to anymore because they retreated. But the UK is going to be holding this river. France has half their army, I think, left. A little more than half. And Saxony is making a huge breakthrough here. With the UK. I think Bavaria is gonna be gone.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Sadly, I think Saxony lost their gen. Yeah, Saxony lost their gen. They are probably not multitasking very well. Because they had some cav right here, Prince Clemens, which easily would have defeated these Chevaliers. Props to the Friekorp because they are holding against a vastly superior force. The UK as well are trying to hold. They need their ally to hurry up and get over here. I don't know what Saxony's doing, but they should. Their cavs gonna get shot in the back here. They are breaking Bavaria, just mass breaking them, ensuring they don't come back here. The UK had 4 units that easily broke Bavaria, and now I think Saxony's going to shift over here, and maybe just in time they can save this battle here, because their ally is just falling back. They can't hold against the Bavarian push here. UK also still falling back. They don't want to have to fight across the river. If anything, make them stand in the water, you know? If you can make them stand in the water, it'll slow the reloading. That may give you a chance. Use the woods to your advantage here. They do have artillery. Yeah, they have some horse artillery setting up, punching holes in the lines here. Oof. So yeah, they're definitely going to start, UK's going to start falling back. Wurttemberg needs to be really aggressive, even swinging around this side as well. They have the numbers. Over here, it looks like Bavaria is mostly gone here. So the UK and such. Oh, Bavaria does have some cuirassiers over here, so the artillery needs to be very, very careful. They don't lose their 6-pounders. But they are going to start shifting over, as they should, to deal with Bavaria, because Bavaria's got to know they're coming. Let's see how the Friekorp is doing. These are guerrilla units, guys. The fact that they've held on against a standard line army is impressive in and of itself. But they are not going to hold. They are going to keep falling back. The UK are the backbone right now of the standard line battle. They have some chasseurs. This infantry obviously getting blasted by artillery from France, I believe, and Wurttemberg. Some 6-pounders over here, some horse artillery 6-pounders over here, and you can see that Wurttemberg is pushing across the river here. I don't think the UK have what it's going to take to hold on here. They're going to lose a lot of infantry here. So they sacrificed 2 infantry so they could try to fall back here. Now you go over here, they are still holding. Ooh, hold on, we got some cav. We got the cuirassiers. I hope they don't throw them away. They did take out some infantry, but one of them could form a square, and they have forgotten about their Prince Clement Chevaliers. They would have been super crucial in this attack because they're going to lose their cuirassiers unless they can get them out of there. I would have gone for like this part of the line. And these Chevaliers still can do something if they don't, but if they don't hurry, they're gonna lose. I mean, come on. It's right here. I've done that too. I've forgotten about some of my cav. Like, probably came back. But yeah, these cuirassiers are definitely gonna break. Although, maybe some friendly charging. But yeah, now Bavaria is going to push on a UK force along with the Friekorp. Things are looking pretty desperate here. We may possibly have some units getting charged. Ooh, oh my goodness. They're going to break them. Yeah. At close range, they just totally blasted that infantry. Turn them on the flank, you know, start shooting at the car. This combat gen is sitting right here. Every shot's going to tell if they ignore that infantry. So they've been able to make some space. The coalition's been able to make some space. Saxony is showing up, so now Bavaria's going to have to deal with that. Now, they do have some French cav here. Hopefully these Prince Clemens get into the fight here. Bavaria's not out of this fight yet. They do have a couple infantry left. They're probably just letting them rest up maybe. Oh no, they're fresh. They do still have the 12-pounders, so if they wait long enough, they can pop back on here, start firing in the backs of the UK and such. Now the Saxons need to just advance this direction. They just need to push. France is shifting over some troops. They're letting Wurttemberg take on... Oh, they did a bayonet charge, that infantry. But Wurttemberg basically is taking over for France. France is going to shift over and take care of Saxony here. Prince Paul, they're going to do pretty well here. Yeah, it's a constant falling back game here. Constantly falling back on the flank. France is going to easily be able to hold back, I think, the musketeers of Saxony. If they can get some cav to kind of help support that fight, they should be just fine. These guys also will form up and join in the fight. They have some more cav shifting or more dragoons. Saxony's not going to do well against that. They do have some of their cav shifting over. We do have some 6-pounders. Hopefully can get close and start firing. You can see Friekorp has decided this is where they're going to make the stand, and this stand will be glorious, but it will be bloody and inevitably run to their loss. The UK are trying to join in on this flank, but the artillery, these 4-pounders, or this one 4-pounder is going to start really doing the damage to the old immortals. We got a spaghetti line here. This is usually not how you should have your infantry. That's gonna buffer, like, you lose the morale buff you may have from having multiple stacks of infantry in a line. But at this point, Wurttemberg is not pushing. I'm really surprised they're not just trying to like grab 4 and just push right here, and then hold the rest to delay the UK. You can see though Friekorp is starting to lose, and here comes the Chevaliers. Possibly going for a charge. Now they're going for the light bobs. So I think that though initially a victory for the coalition, they are probably going to lose, just because they're lost too much of their allies' army. We'll see though. France and Saxony both are very bloodied, so they will be a good pair to fight. They do have some of the Garde du Paris that came back, thankfully. That's a very good unit. It looks like we actually... Where did that Prince Koenig, or the Koenig Chevaliers go? Oh well. I'm surprised Wurttemberg is not being more aggressive here. They have a lot of cav. Oh, we have some 6-pounders. Right here, look at this. I swear, it's like no one's looking at the mini-map. I mean, how could you not notice a red dot on the side here? Oh, we do have the light bomb bakers going for some voltigeurs. Oof. Excellent target to them to hit. Now we do have the dragoons that are going to go for the old immortal. No, they're going for the cav.
Our men are running, sir.
They're gonna take out them, but this infantry could have stood right here and volleyed, and probably would have done very well. But you can see now with the Saxony and the Friekorp together, they are kind of trying to make a push on this angle, maybe, that Bavaria and France are forming. We do have some Chevaliers, Prince Clement. Oh, no. Are they still... Where's the Prince Clemens? Either way, Saxony's doing their best with what they got. France is gonna hold there. We do have a break by the UK. They're starting to lose this center, as Wurttemberg is gonna start putting up infantry here. I'm surprised Wurttemberg is not... Okay, there we go. I was like, they can be aggressive here. The UK are stretched so thin. And possibly keep going for some bayonet charges. That's just not going to go well. Now, the UK could turn the tides, guys. There's a lot of artillery, though. Look at all this artillery. This is going to just destroy the UK, I'm predicting. These poor Tauros and Highlanders.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, who's running? Oh, some cav. Some dragoons went in for the UK. They were able to form a square. And this fight is not just over yet. They have not yet begun to fight. Okay, they definitely have begun to fight. This is why you also don't stretch your line out. These guys are just going to keep taking losses and adjusting the line and adjusting the line. Plus, they take more losses in a strung out line. So, do this. Do something like this. That's one difference between Napoleon Vanilla in the mod. This, you still get good firepower. This, you're going to get some good firepower, but you won't last very long. Now, Wurttemberg is getting their Garde du Corps possibly in. Hovering on this flank of this line, Wurttemberg is advancing, trying to defeat the UK once and for all. Now, it looks like they did not form square here. And the Garde du Corps is going to start making liver out of that flank. Oh, the brave... Oh, I thought they were going to go for the guns. So it says, like, these brave Scottish are going to go for the guns, but they're going to go for the flank. Artillery missing them, actually. For the most part. So as you can see, guys, the line is looking pretty grim. Surprisingly, I am really surprised. These guys have somehow survived. They're not being focused down at all. Bavaria is taking some heavy losses once again. But Wurttemberg is definitely going for the UK. Now, the UK are not going to form square once again. As a UK, if you're not forming squares when you should, you know, it's it was a waste of taking the UK, because that's the beauty of the UK. They can form so many squares. It's very rare to find an infantry that can't. This infantry is probably going to get volleyed in the flank by Wurttemberg. They're going to get charged by some 6-pounder artillery. This battle feels very new. Like, some of the players feel like they're a little new. Now, not all of them, but some of them. Just the formations and all, so. Wow. This infantry is getting ignored by Bavaria. I feel like they're just ignoring enemies. I mean, there's infantry sitting right behind them. They haven't even noticed. And these guys haven't even turned either, so neither side seems to really be paying attention. I suspect, you know, they could, if they bayonet charge this square, they would break it. The thing about squares is if you charge them, they cannot, or Pete cannot fight very well in a square formation. They will break every time. Considering these are Highland Foot, these guys could easily push in this square and destroy them. There's no cavalry here, so they shouldn't be in a square. They should be in a line so they can add the extra firepower here. You see Bavaria is starting to lose infantry here now. Maybe they're going to go for a bayonet charge or walk through them. Or get executed. Wurttemberg is making some headway here, though. They're, oh man. Oh man. This is just so bad. This is just so bad. France is probably going to make some headway now against Saxony. And this is kind of just a line battle, guys. Just a long fight. Of which the UK have won this flank. Look at this. There's artillery pulling up, and they're ignoring the fact that this infantry's sitting right here. This is crazy. They could move their infantry, like... Notice this. You could be changing the course of the battle. These guys could charge the infantry, or the artillery. They could sit over here and charge the back lines, or volley the back lines of Bavaria. It feels like they all just stopped. Saxony's about to break, though. Their infantry definitely are wavering. So this fight is almost over here. Highland Foot gonna get blasted in the flank by artillery. Wurttemberg is gonna start maybe continually pushing as the UK are losing the majority of their infantry here. And guys, this battle was definitely not as close, I would say, as you would think, but it is definitely closer than most. They still have not charged to this square, but they are shooting it to pieces, so I guess that's something. As there's 13 minutes remaining in this replay, I am wondering if it's going to come down to LOC. Although, like I said, Saxony did have a mass break, and now they're going for a Chevalier. The Prince Clemens are charging here. I'm gonna... who are they gonna go for? Oh my gosh. They did a volley at close range on the Prince Clemens and broke them instantly. Now there's some more von Polens going for France, maybe. Bavaria is going with Wurttemberg and pushing on the French in Friekorp. There is not a whole lot left on either side here. Mainly on the coalition side, there's not a whole lot, though. It's just so scattered, it's difficult to find where it's actually at. They do have a general here in the fight, trying to hold back the Wurttemberg infantry, or in Cav. Bavaria is non-existent. It's just the UK, guys. The UK, basically, and France and
Our men
Wurttemberg.
are running, sir.
That's all that's left. So, still staying strong, still fighting. Looks like they tried to go for the guns with the Highland Foot, and it did not work, and now they are going to get charged. The UK are going to advance here. And this battle, as you can see, guys, it's so scattered. It is so scattered everywhere. There's so much. Wurttemberg has basically taken out the UK, and the Friekorp look like they're gone. It looks like Bavaria and France are now going to push out their infantry or their cav to break any remaining UK units. Actually, France is breaking here as well, though. Artillery not limbered or limbered up right now, so possibly a bayonet charge or a walking charge. A passive charge is what we call this.
Our men are running, sir.
Just ignore, you know, the artillery. I may fast forward because it looks like the battle's actually starting about to end here, as the UK is breaking France, but Wurttemberg will march over and take care of them with Bavaria. It looks like, yeah, the UK had 1 or 2 isolated units here. And no one likes doing bayonet charges, apparently. They just like marching into it. So yeah, with 10 minutes remaining, this is going to be a French victory, I'm sure. But we will see. I will skip to the end unless something else interesting happens.
Our men are running, sir.
You know, another big fight, but it looks like it's going to be the end. Okay, guys, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but everything's just literally froze. Maybe it's because it was a version before the new patch. I'm not sure, but it won't play. We'll fast forward, so can't look at the stats, unfortunately. Which maybe could explain why some units were stuck or not moving. I don't know. This happened once before, so who knows? Maybe it was just an old version. But either way, the battle was obviously hard fought. Both sides lost heavily. Wurttemberg was only one of the basic army left. So I'm going to end it here, guys. Like I said, once again, more videos to come. I'm going to get back to things. Just life happens sometimes. I appreciate the support, guys. We are almost to 400 subs. So if you're not subscribed and you'd like to support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. I think that's about it, guys. You have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in another video.